Warning: all our videos are made only for educational purposes and to demonstrate scientific laws that we verify. These experiments must be supervised and we are not responsible for an incorrect execution of an experiment done by others. We do not encourage in any way that you misuse our experiments to do violent things and harm others.
Hello everyone, welcome back to chemIst by Destiny. Today we see how to extract caffeine from coffee.
So in this video we are going to use the most notorious product that contains caffeine, and we're going to show you a process in order to extract it from it.
So let's see it.
The first step for our experiment is to weigh 20 grams of coffee in powder, of course. Then we're going to add it to a beaker. After that we're going to weigh 8 grams of sodium carbonate, and also we're going to mix it with our coffee. After that, we are going to pour in a beaker 120 milliliters of water, and to them we are going to add the mixture of coffee and sodium carbonate. Then we are going to put this beaker on top of a stove and heat it up until it starts boiling.
So we do this because when we add sodium carbonate to our solution, we are able to solubilize more caffeine from it, and also this is why when we heat up the solution, because with heat the solubility of caffeine increases, and that's why we use both sodium carbonate and as we said, heat, in order to solubilize all we can from coffee.
So the next thing that we're going to do is to let this liquid boil for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to put a watch glass on it in order to maintain the water.
In this way we know that the water in the solution evaporates, and so we can be sure that the liquid is contained in our beaker.
So the last thing that we are going to do in our solubilization part is to filter this liquid in order to remove any trace of coffee from it.
So, in this experiment, the filtration step is the most difficult step, and that's why we have adopted a particular method to do this. In fact, it consists in two particular steps. The first one, we filter our solution with a sieve, and in this way we are able to separate the 90% of the insolubility in the solution. And the second step is the normal coffee filter, and in this way we can separate the smallest particle from our solution.
So now we're going to start our extraction part. For it we're going to need some dichloromethane or DCM, and what we're going to do first is to transfer all our black liquid into a separatory funnel. Then we are going to wash the recipient in which this liquid was contained. It was a beaker with 15 milliliters of dichloromethane, and pour it into our separatory funnel. Next, we are going to mix and shake a bit this separatory funnel. Be very gentle with it, of course.
So this is the extraction step, and in particular we use a different solvent because it is able to solubilize in a special way our caffeine. In fact, as we know, in our solution different compounds are dissolved, and DCM is able to extract only caffeine from water. Also, we want you to know that this step might be done also just one time, but doing it several times increases our extraction capability.
The last thing that we have to do is to separate our straight up dichloromethane. In fact, we are going to use our separatory funnel to do that, and we are going to gather everything in one beaker. Remember that in total we have to do this procedure 3 times by using the first time 15, the second time 15, the third time 10 milliliters of dichloromethane. So now we have arrived to our dehydration step, during which we are going to try to extract all our water from the dichloromethane. In order to do that, we are going to remove the black liquid in the separatory funnel, and we are going to wash it, of course. Then we are going to pour our dichloromethane in it. After that, we're going to prepare a saturated solution of sodium chloride and pour it into our separatory funnel with the DCM. Then we are going to leave the two solutions rest for a bit, and we're going to drain only the DCM into a beaker containing calcium chloride.
So this is the dehydration step, and as you have heard, we use two substances, that is sodium chloride and calcium chloride. These are both hygroscopic substances, and that's why we use them, because in this way, when we put them in our solution, this extract from it the traces of water that are present in order to concentrate the solution of DCM and to erase any trace of water.
So the last thing that we have to do is to filter this DCM containing calcium chloride in order to remove the latter. And you can simply use the sieve or, if you wish, a filtration paper.
Okay guys, the experiment is finally over for Hazen's happiness, and so we want you to know that you should be really careful with DCM. In fact, it can be really dangerous if you touch it or inhalate it. So in this experiment you should really use gloves and masks.
So everyone, if you like this video, please let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more amazing experiments like this, go visit our page and subscribe to it. So for today's all,
Thanks for watching guys!